What's up, guys? Supreme King Zack here.
And you sound very tired.
I am tired.
I'm also Inez.
And
welcome to part 3.
Part 3 of our Pokemon
Purple Podcast Region Review.
Yep. What he said.
PPPRR.
Yeah, this time it's Hoenn. This is Logan's favorite generation.
I love
so, Pokemon, I guess. Let's start off with the starters, because they're the starters.
They're, like... Honestly, with the starters for Generation 3, I'm mostly okay. Like, I don't feel like any of them are bad. I feel like all of them are just, like, okay to good. And,
I think they fall into the okay range. Except for Trico and
Outline. I love Trico so much.
Trico, Grovyle, and Sceptile are actually really cool.
I don't like Sceptile.
You don't like Sceptile?
No. I remember the very first time my Grovyle evolved into Sceptile, and I was like... You hideous, sick freak.
Oh.
I still love you, but why do you look like this?
What? No, I like them.
Trico and Grovyle are, like, really good designs from Gen 3. Torchic is nice.
I don't care
it's
for
kind of boring.
Yeah,
but
I don't care for Torchic.
Combuskin is weird.
Combuskin is weird.
But Blaziken's cool.
Blaziken's cool.
And then it's also kind of weird that way, too, with, like, I like Mudkip, because everybody loves Mudkip. Yeah. I heard you like Mudkip. But,
yeah, Mudkip's
but Marshtomp is, like, really awkward looking.
It looks very awkward.
And then Swampert is just, like, giant awkward.
Yeah.
And then Mega Swampert, which is not really there, but, like, if I just remembered that's a thing.
Yep.
And it's
like I love the Mega versions of these. Of Sceptile and Blaziken, I love the Megas.
Okay, yes.
They
Sceptile's Mega looks really
so
good.
cool. Are we going to talk about Megas at all? Or
no,
are
we're going to leave those out.
Poochyena, Mightyena.
Oh, I love just the little starter Pokemon you run across. Not like the starters, but like just the little ones you run across. Like Poochyena, Zigzagoon, Tailo.
I do like Zigzagoon and Linoon. Tailo's pretty good. I don't like Wurmple. I don't like Wurmple or that evolutions.
He's just a little spiky worm.
You
don't like Wurmple's evolutions? Dude, I thought it was so cool how you could evolve it into Silcoon or Cascoon.
You don't get a choice.
To Dustox. I know, but like, it would just
be a
Silcoon or Cascoon, and then Dustox or Beautifly.
I think that mechanic is cool, but I don't care for Silcoon or Cascoon, and I think Beautifly is meh.
I don't like Metapod.
That's fair.
But like, that's what I'm saying. Like nobody likes those.
Yeah, but again, Beautifly and Dustox, I'm just kind of like, I guess they're not bad. But they're not great. Poochyena and Mightyena, I only kind of like them because I have them in Oris, and I went through the whole game with them.
Oh,
so
that's kind of odd. I usually drop those very quickly. But like, I like they're just basic little.
In new Thunderfang, so I was like,
oh wow,
that's cool.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll keep you, I guess. And then I just never got rid of it.
But this is where we got Pokemon also like.
I don't like I don't like the Lotad line.
Electra, you don't like?
Nope.
My friendship has ended with you. Oh. Lotad is a beautiful creature.
Ludicolo!
I love Ludicolo. I love Ludicolo so much. Lombre?
No, Lombre looks scary.
No. He's got the big lip, but Lombre's not that bad. But I love Ludicolo.
I like C-Dot. I like the C-Dot line. Nosleaf's cool.
Shifttree's pretty neat. I read about Shifttree once, about like what their design choices was. It's like, yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Tailow's also pretty cool. Taillow Swallow.
Taillow Swallow.
Taillow Swallow.
Swallow. But
yeah, Swallow.
Yeah, I like those.
Oh, Wingull. Wingull's okay.
I love Wingull.
I don't like Pelipper.
I'm not the huge fan of Pelipper, but I love Wingull. He's just a big old pelican.
Ralts.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about Ralts and Kirlia.
Kirlia's kind of okay. Gardevoir's cool. I like Gardevoir. Oh, Surskit and Masquerain.
I just kind of forgot about them.
Breloom. I love Breloom.
Shroomish? Shroomish evolution?
Yeah.
I love Shroomish. Have you ever turned a Shroomish upside down? It's the best thing. I can't. I'm still not over the fact you don't like Lotad.
Don't worry about it too much.
I can't. Mostly, okay, look, Lotad is one of the first Pokemon I ever caught. In Emerald. Okay, not like ever caught, but in Emerald is one of the first Pokemon I caught. And then I had a Ludicolo for like that whole game. And then even when Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire came out, I quickly got myself a Ludicolo. And it had an electric type attack, a water type attack, a fire type attack, and an ice type attack.
I mean,
that was awesome.
We're talking about
not
designs
electric,
mostly.
It had fire, but
And because like competitively,
Grass.
okay, it's
that was
right.
It was just crazy to me that Ludicolo could do all that.
Oh, okay.
And but he just does this little happy dance all the time. And he's so cool. He's got like this big sombrero. He's just a pineapple boy.
I like pineapples, but not Ludicolo.
Why?
I don't. His face is just
Dead and soulless.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, they did the cool little thing with Ninkaya into Shedinja. That was interesting.
Don't stare at it.
Yes, you
Don't
will.
stare at
Your
the hole
soul
in its
will
back.
be sucked into the hole in its
Shadow
back.
Realm.
Yeah, you will go to the shadow.
But you get also like Electrike. Oh, and Slackoff. Seviper. Zangoose.
I don't care for Viper.
I don't like snakes.
No, I just don't like Viper.
I love Seviper.
I like the feud between Zangoose and Viper.
It's random. It's weird.
I think it's cool. Well, it's because mongooses and snakes.
Kecleon.
No, Kecleon's whack.
Why would you say this?
Because he's just a autistic chameleon.
That's not nice. He's a pretty boy with a big old tongue. Whalmer. Like, there's so many good Pokemon in this generation.
Whalmer's okay.
Keep on Minun, Plusle, Volbeat.
But then you get things like Nosepass.
I don't have an argument. Sableye!
Sableye's cool.
I love Sableye.
I will say Sableye is cool.
He's my little gremlin.
Yeah. Oh, Aggron. Aggron's cool.
Oh, I don't really care about the Aeron line that much.
Aggron's kind of cool. Aggron's cool. I like. Plus, mine, they're just the Pikachus, and they're just the worst Pikachus.
Are they?
Yeah.
Worse than... Okay. I almost said Pachirisu, but
Pachirisu's adorable.
I like Pachirisu.
Oh, you get Volbeat and Illumise.
That's what I said.
And those are Garbo.
What?
They're
I mean, they're not good, necessarily, but they're not bad.
They're bad.
Well, maybe, like, battle-wise, but we already said we're not talking about stats.
Volbeat just looks dumb.
Azurill. You're right. I liked Azurill. I liked finding Marils everywhere. I know they're not a Generation 3 Pokemon, but I liked seeing them.
Yeah. Oh, Sharpedo's kind of cool.
And the layout of the region, too. Sharpedo! Oh, man, you've got me. There's so many just cool, like... Oh, Relicanth.
No, I don't like it.
Oh, dude. Do you know... I'm sorry. Maybe it's just because I'm a huge geek.
Okay, Flygon's cool. I like Flygon.
Sealanth. I feel like that wasn't the right word, but Sealanths are a type of very old fish that nobody knew existed still because like they'd seen fossil records of them for over 3,000 years or whatever. And it's just Relicanth or whatever. Like that's what Relicanth is based on.
Mm-hmm.
And just with having that knowledge is like so cool to me.
Is it?
It is. It's just really, really cool.
Oh, Metagross. He's cool. So is Salamence. Okay.
Bagon. By extension.
And he just jumps off cliffs every day.
I know, and it's hilarious and sad, but it's the best.
All the legends are kind of okay.
Kind of okay.
Okay,
We have Groudon, who's We've got Kyogre, who's okay.
Yeah.
We got Rayquaza, who's awesome.
Okay.
And Deoxys is just a freaking space thing. And
it's also okay.
Really cool.
Latios and Latias are also okay. You have the Regis.
Generation 3?
Yeah.
I always thought they were 2.
No, you have the Regis who are just kind of there.
I forgot about the Regis, gotta be honest.
Jirachi is also just kind of there.
I also completely forgot about Jirachi.
Also, you have Love Disc.
That's not a bad thing. I don't dislike Love Disc. I like Love Disc.
You're wrong.
It's not Alamomola.
No, Alamola is a better Love Disc. It's bulkier. It looks better. You're wrong. Clamperl? You.
I love Clamperl. I love the entire Clamperl evolution line. Huntail and Gorbis.
I think Huntail and Gorbis are cool. I don't like Clamperl.
Gorbis is scary.
Gorbis is scary. It stabs its nose into things and drinks
sucks
its
out
blood.
Their organs.
That thing is frightening.
Yeah.
Like, I never realized how scary that thing was until I decided to actually look into its description. I was just like, ooh.
Yeah.
Pokemon, they're scary. Pokemon's scary.
I think it's also... Generation 3 has a lot of really cool dex entries, just in general. But...
I like Crawdon.
Oh, yeah! Crawdon.
Oh, yeah.
Dwarfish.
Lunatone and Solrock.
Those are odd, but they're neat. They're cool.
They're okay. I understand it. It's neat. You have the sun and the moon.
They're cool.
You have Altaria. Altaria's cool. Swablu's kind of... Give me a look.
Okay,
what?
I did not know what an Altaria was for just a split second. You said Swablu. I was like, yeah, it's evolution. There we go. I kind of forgot about Swablu. I like them. I'm like, about
I like
them.
Torkoal.
Okay. Torkoal's good.
Yeah.
Torkoal's real good.
He's silly.
Flannery.
Yeah.
With this generation also gave us Flannery. You can't. And Sky. You have good gym leaders. Yes.
You mean
Sky,
Winona?
with an E.
Who's Sky?
Right? Or is that another generation?
You talking about Skyla?
Maybe. No.
From 5?
That's 5. I know that much. I thought there was some Sky with an E. I don't know. Anyway.
Nope.
I don't like Winona. Now that I think about it, I didn't really like Winona that much. But yeah, Flannery.
All right, well, I guess we're moving on to gym leaders. Watson was cool.
Oh yeah.
I guess.
Oh, and there's twins too over in
Tate and Liza.
Yeah.
They were okay.
They were cool. I like how they like mess with you a little bit.
You have Wallace or Hoenn, depending on which game you're playing.
Who?
Hoenn.
I know Wallace, but I don't know.
In Emerald, since Wallace is the champion, spoilers, Hoenn takes over.
I don't remember a one. I played Emerald.
Oh, I mean,
I only remember Wallace.
Go ahead.
And you get people. I almost said Steven Steele. That is the wrong person.
That is the right name.
Steven Stone.
Steven Stone. You're right.
Steven Stone is Jojo.
Who is...
Steele is JoJo. But Steven Stone is a.
I like Steven.
Cool person. And his corporation, is it just like Stone Corporation?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. I do think he is a cool guy, and you get to see him a lot, and that's nice. I like whenever you get to see the champion doing stuff. That's right. You don't have any Wi-Fi right now for some reason, so I'll show you Juan later.
Okay.
But you mentioned Flannery. Gotta say, not impressed.
What?
She's alright, but
she's like top 3 Pokemon girls.
No.
Like just under Cynthia.
We'll get to that in Gen 4. She's not top 3, maybe top 10, but
wow, this is a debate that will go off screen.
Yeah, we'll have this debate off screen.
Yeah. So how do you feel about the region, honestly? Because I love it. I've got one issue with it, with the whole region, and it's just that one awkward route that's always raining right before you get into Fortree City.
Oh, I don't like that one.
It's like my only complaint though. Like every other route is cool. Like even the weird one covered in volcanic ash, because there's a freaking volcano and that's actually really cool. I don't love that route, the one with covered in ash, but like it's not bad. And I actually really like the desert. The desert's really cool. And
yeah.
Barboach is in this generation.
Ew.
I just remember Barboach, and I love Barboach.
No.
And Whiscash. What is wrong with you? You're hating on all these fantastic Pokemon.
No. So, some of the design, like, it's not terrible, but some of the places just go to the same area. It's just faster. But instead of the game letting you just go to an area, they have you take a roundabout way to get to the same place.
First, I mean, Generation 1 did that too.
It did it once.
It did it like 4 times. You know those places that let you pass through, but they're like, oh man,
you're right.
I really could use some coffee.
Rocktown.
And you gotta go around, and you gotta go around, and you gotta go around.
Then,
and then at one point, everyone's just like, this one guy had coffee. Everyone's okay now.
Yeah. And I have to say, I wasn't a huge fan of that. Like, I understand that it gave exploration.
Yeah.
Kind of. But at the same time, you're just kind of padding out the game by having the character go all the way around just to get this point where you could have just gone straight through the desert.
Pokemon games aren't big enough to let you just go straight.
I know, but it happened a few times, and I'm just kind of like... And there were some routes that were just kind of pointless, because before you go to the route for Fortree, if you go right, you just kind of reach that dead end.
Yeah, it's like a dead end.
Because there's Mount Pyre right over there.
There is...
It's just kind of
the daycare is placed very conveniently. We haven't really covered this in other games because I don't think it matters too much before, but there's that really long route that the daycare's on, and you can just ride your bike back and forth on it.
Yeah.
To hatch eggs.
Yep. breeding wasn't introduced till Gen 4.
But it's Gen 3.
Could you breed?
I did that all the time.
Or
yeah.
Did you?
Yep.
Was Generation 3 when you could breed?
Yes, you just level 1s weren't introduced until 4. They'd come out at level 5 in 3.
Oh, okay.
I remember doing that all the time.
Special attack and attack stat were split, and the special defense and defense stat were split in Generation 4. That's what happened. That was a big change. Okay. But, you're just like, okay. That was a big thing for competitive stuff. Because
I've never been into
all moves were either physical or special based on the type of Pokemon. So, like, electric types, every electric type move was just special. Mm-hmm. And some were just some electric type. Like, Electabuzz was a physical attacker, and he was just kind of screwed because all of his moves were special.
Huh.
So, yeah, I know you don't care. Audience probably doesn't care. That's just me being a nerd.
It's interesting. It's things we can talk about.
Yeah, I know. But, what were we talking about?
The region. And its layout. I am actually personally a fan of all the water on the side of it. I like surfing. I like checking out all the Pokemon in the water.
I like the
little island cities.
The island feel, I guess. Not exactly like Halola, but like you're surfing.
Yeah,
and
you go out to a couple island cities or whatever.
And I think
fight some gym leaders.
I think it's interesting.
Stuff that way. There's that one that's all a bunch of floating sticks, but
I actually like that town. I forget what it's called.
Me too, but
I enjoy the town.
It's like Cedar Plank.
Something like that. Yeah. I just love the design of it and just how it's a town sitting on water. I think that's really cool. And then contest. I actually really like contest.
Oh yeah, contests are like yeah.
Contests are fun.
I really like the music. Not all the music, but like I really like most of the music.
Yes.
The one that sticks out in my mind like the most is like some of the earlier routes and then Slateport City. I can never get Slateport City out of my head.
Yes. I do agree. Also, Zinnia's theme. I love Zinnia's theme. I know
you we're going into kind of a Mega Ruby outside of there, but like
we're touching.
It's Gen 3. Yeah, I guess. I really just don't remember. I remember Zinnia, but I don't remember her music.
Let me pull it up because it was really good. Let me see if I can at least attempt to pull it up. Evil Team was not really feeling it.
Team Magma, Team Aqua.
Yeah.
Like which one? Either one.
Yeah, either one.
I liked their leaders. Their leaders were cool.
Oh, Archie. I like Archie more than Maxie.
Me too, but they were both cool.
I agree. All right, Nintendo, don't copyright this, please. And thank you. This is an ad. You won't copyright this. This. I don't know how this sounds on the podcast, but hopefully it's not destroying your eardrums.
It's probably not coming across that good. But
probably not.
It sounds like Sonic 06.
Does it?
Yep.
Well, I don't know. I like it. I think it sounds...
It's not a bad thing. Yeah. I like Sonic 06, but that's another story.
I thought Evil Team, I thought their motives were just stupid.
Their motives are kind of weird, but
not very well thought out. Because if you just flood everything, you don't have anywhere to live.
That was the point.
And
both of them wanted to kill everybody.
Not themselves, though.
I don't think they cared that much.
I think they do. Because in one of them, I don't know if it happens in the originals.
They weren't thinking too smart because they were just like.
But in the remakes, they're like, "Oh no, what have I done?" After you're like, "Hey, you done fricked up. You can't control that thing," and they're like, "Oh no."
Yeah, they did do that, but so the original goals or whatever was like, "Hey, we're just gonna drown all the people and have a haven for Pokemon," and they were like. They weren't thinking because if they drown all the people, they're drowning all the Pokemon too.
Yeah.
But then
I just think their ideas were not very well thought out and just kind of stupid.
Opposite idea was like, hey, instead of drowning all the people, we just take all the water away and they all dehydrate, and then we have a haven for Pokemon. And he's like, oh wait,
yeah.
Then your fish Pokemon are dead, and then all your Pokemon that need water are also dead, and you have just
it wasn't well thought through, and that kind of made me think that it was just kind of dumb. Because every other team actually had... Okay, yes, every other team actually had a plan. And the plan wouldn't end in stupidity. Because, like, Team Rocket, if their plan worked, they would have taken over the Kanto region.
Mm-hmm.
And then the world. Same with Generation 2, because still Team Rocket. Generation...
They're going to take over the world by selling Slowpoke tails.
They did more than that. We didn't talk about it because it wasn't that important, but they did more than that. And then other generations actually had plans. Like, and if those plans worked, they would have gained control. They would have gotten power.
I don't know. Like, I still have no idea what Lysander was trying to do.
Actually, never mind, not Lysander. Lysander was just saying frick everything.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, he was going out no matter what.
Yeah, but see, he knew that. That was his plan, to just say, screw it all, and go out guns blazing.
This is another later conversation, I guess, but Cyrus and Lysander had very similar ideas.
Yes.
Huh.
So, Team Aqua, Team Magma, and I'm just kind of like, eh. I mean, I
they
guess,
have cool logos.
I was about to say, I think
that.
their logos are kind of cool, but besides that, I'm just kind of like, eh. And then, is this the first time Battle Frontier was introduced?
Yep.
I thought that was neat.
It was pretty cool.
It was a cool post-game thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
I think it got better in other generations. Gen 4. But it was neat. I thought it was neat. I liked it.
And then we've also talked about the Elite Four each time too, but I honestly don't remember much about the Elite Four.
All I remember is Phoebe, because she's the scary ghost lady. Also, she's kind of cute. And then I remember Steven, because Steven's cool. And then, yeah, that was it. That's all I remember. I think there was a dark gym lead. Not gym leader, Elite Four. Yeah, there was a dark one, Sydney. There was a ice one. I think her name was like Glacia or something like that. I don't remember.
Oh, yeah, that sounds right.
Okay, and then there was another guy, which I cannot remember. I think he had dragons.
Probably.
Yeah, Drake. I think his name is Drake.
Maybe. Yeah, that sounds right as well. Maybe.
I don't remember what he looks like.
I don't know if he's from Generation
3. Oh, he was a captain. Actually, Drake was cool. He was a big sailor captain. Yes. I remember him. He was cool. Not cool enough that I would remember him, but now that I do remember him, I'm like, he was neat.
Yeah.
Besides that, I can't really say too much. Again, I don't hate this generation. I feel like you think I sometimes hate this generation, because me and him have talked about Pokemon regions and stuff like that before, because we like Pokemon and we're nerds, so we just kind of talk about it sometimes. And he's like, oh, Generation 3 is my favorite generation. I'm just kind of like, it's not bad. It's just
because it's my favorite region, and it has most of my favorite Pokemon. I don't think there's another region that has that many Pokemon that I like that much. Generation 4 is very close.
I actually want to sit down and go through all the Pokemon that we like and tally that up.
Yeah.
We might do that after this podcast. Maybe not. I don't know. That might be the rival.
I was about to say, we didn't cover the rival, but... Oh, it's May, if you're Brendan. And it's Brendan if you're May.
I was always Brendan, so I can only speak on behalf of the May rival.
She was cool. It's like...
Yeah.
You feel like you got a reason to battle her. She's not like as boring as some of the more modern rivals are.
Yes.
But she's also friendly, but it's like in a good way. Like, I feel like they're good friends, but they're also
the thing
good
is,
rivals.
She doesn't, like, not necessarily... Most of the other later ones kind of baby you by healing your Pokemon and stuff. She does not. You know that bridge after you get the bike?
Yes.
You just run up there and she's like, hey friend, wanna battle? And you're just like, no.
I do know what you're talking about.
Everyone knows that. Because you don't expect it. You just you're on your way, and then all of a sudden May's there, and you have not prepared. You're not prepared for this. And you just get into a fight. And you don't finish her battles. Because in the originals, at Slateport, that's the last time you battle her, she does not have a fully developed team. She still has a middle stage starter, and everything else is still kind of not fully done, fully evolved. So I like how in Oris, at the end of it, they said, hey, you get to battle her and her actual team now. So that was really cool. I didn't like how in the remake, though. I mean, how in the original, it never finished with her. Like every other rival, you get some sort of conclusion battle.
Yeah.
Hers was you just kind of battle and then you never see her again.
Yeah.
And that was just it. There was no real conclusion to it. So good job on the remakes for fixing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else?
I don't think so. I think that pretty much covers it. There's just like, besides like, something that we didn't really touch on in others, but like just the lore around the Hoenn region is really cool too, especially in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, where they've got like rockets set up, like spaceships and stuff on the edge of the. Like I know they kind of mentioned it a little bit earlier, but like later, especially the remakes, they really expanded on the lore there, and like I just feel like there's a lot going on in Hoenn, and I think that's really cool.
You know, we never talked about the professors.
Oh yeah.
Let's do that real quick. Professor Oak, how do you feel? I
think
he's okay. Yeah.
Professor Oak again? I'm getting his Rowan, right? No, it's 4.
Nope. Birch.
Nope, that's
Elm.
3.
Elm.
Who is that?
Yeah, I'm just, I don't. He's probably the worst.
I love Birch. I just like that he's
okay.
Goofy.
I actually do like Birch. He feels like goofy and
he feels like uncle material. Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, I actually do like Birch. I have to say. All right, so that's gonna wrap it up for Generation 3's podcast. Let us know what your favorite region is down in the comments below, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye bye.